already know what it is, man. It's the Kid West bringing you another NBA Live 14, of course, PlayStation 4 gameplay video. No dissing on Xbox Live or Xbox One, but it's just not the console for me. So, further ado, let's get started straight up with Joe Johnson taking the jumper right in his face, getting it. You already know how I'm doing it, man. I'm playing this game just like I would anything else with the spin and the scoop. I'm just into it. I mean, it's so smooth. The gameplay is so cool, and then you get things like this, like unexpected stuff. This is at the end of a half, and I'm just throwing that up, praying, it gets towards the rim. But to my amazement, I end up throwing it basically as hard as I could at the rim, and it banks off the backboard. I mean, stuff like this is what's keeping me interested even more so than the core gameplay, because it's already a good game. But to see that the stars are stars, and to see that the role players do their roles the right way, even sometimes, like I said a minute ago, a surprise like this, Norris Cole bringing it down, final seconds of the second quarter, squaring up both feet and taking this shot. Y'all know me, so I gotta say something. I gotta break it down because it's important to me that people see the details of NBA Live. This is just me getting him on his feet a little bit, getting him squared up with the basket. I was gonna try to take it over him, but I decided to, sidestep him a little bit because Paul Pierce was playing point guard for whoever this guy is. I'm not sure why, but he was at point guard. So I square both feet, and I'm already up before he could get a hand up. So, I mean, this is actually realistic because Norris Cole has this kind of shot in reality. But the thing that trips me out is this shot isn't contested with the right hand or the right way because it wasn't supposed to be. He was off balance. There's no way that he would have been able to recover and make that kind of defensive play. Now, I've been playing NBA Live Ultimate Team for the past 2, 3 days straight. I don't think I've ever seen a more inclusive mode in any sports game before, and that probably doesn't include. I was gonna say that includes FIFA, but FIFA 14, as I've seen so far, with me playing it. Now I haven't owned FIFA that long, but FIFA is probably the best sports game on any next gen console that I have seen. I love NBA Live 14 and the principles that it incorporates as far as offense. um, sometimes I feel a little bit bogged down by the way that the game flows, but even stuff like that's getting addressed by developers. So what can you really say? I don't understand people's problem with the game at this point. I mean, with it being fixed. Though that's my only question. Are people going back to see what's going on with the game? Is it any better? Is the control any smoother? Are the graphics going to be changed up? I mean, is the lighting really going to be changed up to a point where we're going to be able to see the detail that they put into these players? On my replays, you can see that a lot of this stuff that people are complaining about is already in the game. They just needed to refine some of this stuff, add a few animations, and it's almost like a new game. I don't feel like I'm playing what I played day one when I went out and tried the demo, and I don't feel like I'm playing what I played when I bought the game. I feel like this is Live 14.5. So that's what I'm going to start calling it after the update because I honestly feel like as many people as give this chance a game, that's as many players as they're going to be on live. Um, like I said in my last video, I'm really tired of NBA 2K cheese, and I know it's just people, it's not the developers, and I can't blame them for it. But I do. I blame them for leaving that stuff in the game. I blame them for legacy issues as far as the animations. I blame them for bringing that stuff to next gen because that's just not how you want to start. And I feel like Live kind of has to jump on that as far as a new start. It's still Live, but I think that 15 is going to start to incorporate stuff that we didn't really think we wanted or we didn't really think that we needed, but we really do. Scott Gallagher has a lot of valid points about, growth of a basketball game and it being grounded in reality. And for the most part, everything I've seen in NBA Live so far has been grounded in reality. Guys, I'm sorry about the gameplay. This guy kept pausing the game, and hoping, I guess, that I would just quit or whatever like that. It was kind of laggy last night. I gotten over it already. I went ahead and got the win last night, but it was really disappointing to see the game at that point. But I haven't seen it other than this. This was the only game that I've ever played like this, so I had to put it on here because just as much as I'm trying to point out the good about NBA Live 14, I want to be able to point out the bad, and I hope that the developers are watching this channel as well as the other channels. There aren't that many people covering live. I'm hoping to be a definitive voice on this subject for years to come because I really feel like the series has so much potential that there's no reason for people to trash it. There's definitely no reason for all the hate on YouTube. I see people commenting on NBA Live 14 videos talking about NBA 2K14. And if you come to my page and you do that, I will put you on blast. I promise you that much. Um, real. I mean, you could see him trying to use the charge cheese during this game. Like I said, probably because it was laggy, probably because he was losing. I don't know, but that sucks. I really wish people would stop doing that. I mean, there's other things in video games that are worse problems, like people camping on first-person shooters. But this charge thing, in any capacity, it's got to stop. I really feel like the developers should try to find a way to phase that out of the game. I don't want them to take away charges, but maybe the computer, you know, being the one to kind of handle that stuff. Because if you plant yourself in the lane and if you beat the offensive player there, that should mean something in itself without you having to press a button. I'm not just going to continue to ramble and ramble, but the reason that I made this video with this gameplay is because I want to discuss the sensibilities of NBA Live. The game is so sensitive in its controls that I was able to play this game with the lag and still put up maybe 50, 60 points. That's not, what I normally am able to do. I'm normally able to do a little bit better. But I'm just glad with the way that the game is going so far, and hopefully Tuesday we're gonna see everything that I told you guys this game was gonna be. Hopefully everybody's gonna take to it well, and they're gonna understand that EA had to do what they had to do. They didn't have a long time to do it. They put together the best that they could. They're improving it every day, and that does mean something. I wish people would you know, I wish more people would give it a chance, but I know that's unrealistic based on the reviews given, which I said misguided a lot of people and led to them to believe that this is just a half-ass effort by EA, and it's yet again them just trying to cash in on a game and put it on the shelf. In which case, this is just an attempt at simulation basketball. That's all it is. It's not the old NBA Live anymore where you can just run around and take threes or leaners and beat the shit out of somebody. It's a good game. It's a little bit more challenging than NBA 2K is right now, and I welcome that because I really love running plays. I love learning on the fly what plays are, and I love learning team playbooks. I'm really into basketball. Hopefully, so at some point down the line, I could get something going to where I could put real NBA games somewhere near the channel or some way that I can break down video from those games and, compare it to NBA Live because it's eerily similar at this point. But check out my other videos, leave a like and subscribe today.